Well, look at this, he's got Barratt across the shoulders. And hang on, that's the contingency plan. Divers and Bryden coming in. The referee distracted as Bryden clips the knee. Roll up by Blondie Barratt. 2, 3, and a hold on the tights. It gets him a victory here in the Gold Rush Battle Royal. Hello everybody and welcome to W3L Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L network. My name is Stevie Wizard. Thank you for joining us this week. Thank you for hitting subscribe and thank you for making your plans to join us this weekend. Because yes, this Friday, Saturday and Sunday we have the first of 6 live events that we're presenting to you in the month of November. This coming Friday we are in Concert, then on Saturday we're in Kirkcaldy, and on Sunday we will be in Dunbar. And then of course in the following week, on the 20th, that's the Friday, we're going to be in Bedlington. Then on Saturday the 21st we return to the home of pro wrestling in Edinburgh City nightclub, before we end our November escapades in High Valleyfield. Tickets for all our events are available from our website w3lwrestling.com. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, we have some big stuff planned. Joey Legend is going to be coming with us this weekend, so make sure you do not miss that. Now, you have just seen footage at the start of this week's Wrestling Showdown of last week's show when Blondie Barratt won the Gold Rush Battle Royal. He now gets himself a shot at the Heavyweight Championship. But before he does that, ladies and gentlemen, he has another accolade. He did it early in the year, and by popular demand he's coming back. Blondie Barratt is a guest on the House of Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are graced by the presence of the notorious nobleman, Lucian Maynard Smite. And I am a very proud Englishman. Now, Mr. Barratt, it is once again a great privilege to have you on the House of Smite and play the Resolution 9. You won the W3L Golden Ticket.
Actually won this.
And you see, the W3L Golden Ticket gives Mr. Barratt a championship opportunity of his choosing, anytime, any place, anywhere. So it could be tonight, it could be tomorrow, it could be whenever, Brian. And I'm sure you know what you're going to expect. Now, I'm saying there's something to say, Mr. Barratt, so I will leave it to you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
I drive up here, up to Scotland, beautiful countryside, lovely weather, and people do better, and I come to a shed like this. Never seen anything like it. Now, this ticket here, I've learned to start there and every time I have a line, I just can't stop reading. I beat all your Scottish lads every time. It was lying, it was battling every time. Is that right? That's correct.
The Blondie Barratt, you come out to me. Let's down, or let's down. Does not. It goes. Here's something that does not. Does not. One chance, two chances, 5 chances, 10 chances. You are not leaving your team with a title. Please don't.
Another eventful House of Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Blondie Barratt will be challenging for the heavyweight title next week right here on the Showdown, so do not miss that. But this week we have some ladies action. We're going to be seeing Carmel Jacob, who we've not seen for quite a while here in Wrestling Showdown. At Resolution 9 she was unsuccessful in becoming women's champion and desperately wants to get back up that ladder of contention. But it will be no easy task, because this week she has to face Sammi Jayne. Which of these female gladiators will score the victory in advance? So the only way to find out. Let's get to ringside for this week's match.
This is Sammi Jayne. Opposing her, Carmel Jacob.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is before the guys here for you this week on Wrestling Show. It is ladies action. We have Sammi Jayne in pink and black. It means Carmel Jacob in the red shorts and other various bright colours that she's wearing. Now, this, as best I can tell, is a first time ever meeting between these two. I can't find records of ever wrestling before. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But I seem they've never wrestled, so this is a one-off, ladies and gentlemen. It's a never before seen encounter, a dream match, we could argue. And it's already a nightmare for Carmel Jacob as Sammi Jayne attacks her right before the bell. And Sammi Jayne, when she was last in W3L, it was a favourable success. She was in that mixed tag team match. She and Nathan Black, Mike Musso and Sarah. A walk in the park about to which being put through by Carmel Jacob here. The power of a body press, going for a pin early on here. But barely gets a 2 count. Carmel hasn't actually. Oh, hang on, mate. She goes to Oklahoma roll, but it's only a 2 again. Carmel not letting up for a second. That is the wealth of experience she brings. She's been. And Sammi Jayne sweeps the leg from under her. And Carmel's been at this since 2006. She's a true veteran of the women's scene here in Scotland. You could argue there probably wouldn't be a women's scene if it wasn't for the likes of Carmel Jacob setting the groundwork and the standard needed. And Sammi just throttles her, sticking that foot right in her throat. For Sammi Jayne, maybe around 2012, so Carmel got basically double the experience pretty much. So obviously Sammi Jayne would love to say that she has cleanly defeated Carmel Jacob here in this first time ever encounter. Sammi Jayne's been in WWE most recently. Carmel hasn't been in since at least last year. Certainly on Wrestling Showdown anyway. He was last on week 4 back in December of 2014 it was. She lost to Leah Von Dutch. Now we haven't seen her on Wrestling Showdown since. She has wrestled for W3L on a couple of occasions since, but it's her second time ever on the Showdown, unbelievably. And certainly things are not going the way she would like in her return to Wrestling Showdown. She can't be Sammi Jayne with a sunset flip, and Sammi's got her by the hair, and his muscles are back at the corner, and nails with her forearm. You have caught in the throat there, it's hard to tell. Sammi Jayne wandering so full of herself, and she sashes across the ring there. All ego. She has all ego. Carmel brings with her a wealth of international experience. She has wrestled all over the UK. She wrestled throughout Europe as well. Like one of the standards of the women's scene. Definitely she is covered here but kicks out just after 2 though. And if you ask any fan of British women's wrestling who their favourites are, I guarantee Carmel is top 5 at least. Sammi Jayne, nowhere to be found. She traps Carmel in a seated abdominal stretch, wrenching her in the ribs there. Difficult for Carmel to stand there, her arms are trapped, and she managed to loose one and fires off a couple of forearms. Carmel's going to have to use her wealth of experience here, because Sammi Jayne really had a number to have to say. Snap suplex with authority, aim for the cover. 1, 2, only 2. It took a lot to put down Carmel Jacob. Sammi Jayne complaining that she would be more than just a 2 count. And another forearm. You see Carmel's trapped against the turnbuckle, she can't really go anymore. And Sammi Jayne unfortunately gave Carmel a couple minutes to recover, so she runs at a back elbow and a pair of boots. Oh, but Carmel gets caught with a knee lift. And ducks! Great flexibility shown by Carmel. He takes down Sammi Jayne with that clothesline. And both rolling her down. And the referee Stevie Wizard laying in the count. He's firmly behind Carmel Jacob. You can surprise to some of you, but she's a popular woman. Carmel's back to her feet, Sammi just back up herself, and Carmel crashing at the corner of that clothesline. And again, and Sammy's reeling. This match has suddenly turned in Carmel's advantage. And she hits a drop kick. We're quite a little low, but it was effective nonetheless. Covered 1, 2. But Sammi Jayne gets out of it. Goes back at Resolution 9. Carmel Jacob challenged for the Women's Championship against Leah Owens. She was unsuccessful, but she would love to get another crack at the title. And Sammi Jayne hasn't had a chance yet. She would love to get a shot at that. Hagar rolls her up. This could be it. Covers 1, 2. Injured. I feel the ropes as well, but Carmel kicks out. Sammi Jayne trying to use every advantage to get a victory here. Oh, and an enziguri. That's going to take her out for a good 1, 2. But only a 2 though. Carmel getting out of it. She's got so used to facing top flight competition over the years. Since she's been wrestling as Carmel Jacob all across the UK and Europe. Certainly Sammi Jayne must be considered, certainly if not in the top flight, nudging towards it, definitely. Drives Carmel over her shoulders. Jacob slips out, ducks a clothesline, and hits with a spear, and goes straight to cover 1, 2, 3, and Carmel Jacob scores the pinfall victory over Sammi Jayne here this week. That's a great move for Carmel, and she's definitely going to be in line for another Women's Championship match, I'm sure. Well, Sammi Jayne, yeah, let's not even comment on that. Carmel Jacob scores the victory here this week on Wrestling Showdown. And Sammi Jayne storming out, not having it. A poor sportsman. But regardless, the winner of the contest this week is Carmel Jacob. So Carmel Jacob scores a win this week on Wrestling Showdown, and we are getting prepared for this coming weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're in Consett, Kirkcaldy and Dunbar. Make sure you join us. Get your tickets from W3L Use Showdown for 20% off. You know that by now, right? Remember, in Consett, it's that big grudge tag team tables match. Musso and Reynolds defend the tie belts against the former champions. The contingency plan. Joey Legend will be there. Leah Owens is going to be defending the Women's Championship at those events as well. It's 3 dates you do not want to miss. And ladies and gentlemen, as if that's not enough, the week after that, we are in Bedlington. We are in Edinburgh at City Nightclub. We are in High Valleyfield. Make sure you are there as well. Engage with us, people. Use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown when you're talking about this show that you're watching right now. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, look at the website, all those things, ladies and gentlemen. Engage with W3L, get your tickets, and be sure and join us here in 7 days' time, because Nathan Reynolds will be defending the heavyweight title against Blondie Barratt. You don't want to miss that, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. We have 3 live events coming this weekend. Make sure you are there. We will see you back here next week on Wrestling Showdown.